So many Sonic and Sega related things have been releasing this year. It's like if Sonic's making a redemption, starting a new era, gone are the lazy, boring writing, gone are the overuse of classic Sonic in the modern games, gone are the bad story plots, and the return of great gameplay and good Sonic plots. Sort of puts me in a mood for a chili dog and a giant water dragon floating in the sky. Sonic Adventure is a great game, but it has its flaws, with the gameplay being the most enjoyable part of the game, and its graphics are great for the time that it was released. The director cut models aren't even that bad, it's just how they're animated, which is weird, with the level design being half good and half bad, depending on what character you're playing on the stages. But a part of me loves the game for the crappy cutscenes. They're great, from weird expressions to funny ass lines. Outdated as they are, it carried the whole generation of YTPs and memes with the Sonic characters, and funny ass expressions that I like to mimic. Since the game starts with Sonic after opening the menu that blasts you with Open Your Heart at max volume, you will unlock the characters while progressing the game as Sonic, those playable characters being Tails, Amy, Knuckles, E102 Gamma, and Big the Cat, making the legendary STKabe. Sonic's story is as it plays out. Wow, this is happening! Whoa, what's that? You're introduced to the first boss, Chaos Zero. Easy boss, right? Light work, no reaction. Bosses will slowly become more and more monotonous and boring because of how simple they are. Like, it becomes so boring to the point where I fall asleep while fighting. Anyways, we cut to the hotel, and Tails' plane's falling from the sky, and Sonic's all like, oh no, Tails! It starts the next stage. Welcome to peak Sonic gameplay, first to Sonic Unleashed and Frontiers. This stage level design is simple. It suits Sonic with his main gameplay mechanic being the spin dash. It's broken from clipping through walls, objects, and clipping into them. Like, it's crazy how broken Sonic can get in this game, not to mention the others. The others basically play in the same stages as Sonic, besides Gamma, Tails, and Amy, and some of the levels, because they all differentiate. While progressing through the story, you meet all the characters after a mission. Tails after Emerald Coast, respectively, Knuckles after Ice Cap, respectively, Amy before Twinkle Park, which is the only case, and Big at some random point of the game. I'm pretty sure it's at, like, the end of Sky Deck, once you fight, Chaos something, whatever number Chaos is, and Gamma after Sky Deck. It summarizes the progression in Sonic's story for the characters. As for the plot in Sonic's story, basically stops Eggman from collecting the Chaos Emeralds for his water buddy Chaos, but we don't even know if he has all Chaos Emeralds or not. Next, the rest of them. Basically, they're really short. Their stories last about 30 to 40 minutes if you know what you're doing, but if it's like first time, it could take an hour. Going full bullet point for this one, so be ready. It's gonna be quick. Now, here's our buddy, Twin Tails Tails. Basically, he's just a racing minigame against Sonic. His abilities that you can unlock is Beyblade mode and faster flight. I call him in Beyblade mode Thundering Tails. You can call him whatever you want. His story plot is basically Sonic's story, but he learns to be brave and believe in himself. His story was some fun to play, but a really nice change of pace against Sonic's story with his broken ass, but with fun comes flaws. I don't really know why. I just didn't like where the freaking items placement were, because it was kind of confusing. I didn't even know where the first one was. Apparently, I searched it up. It's in the freaking sewers. I checked there, and it wasn't there. Next one. It's the horror, the hell, the beginning of what's to come. The treasure hunting stages. Niggles the Enchilada appears and gives me the worst stages ever. Like, I don't like the Treasure Hunter stages because of Sonic Adventure 2. At least Sonic Adventure 1's detection is actually better than the second game's. Apparently so. Like, the second game is supposed to be a better version, but it isn't. It's horrendous. And his theme just makes it better to beat his story, because once that rap comes in, everybody's like, here I come, rougher than the rest of them, the best of them, tougher than leather, you can come Knuckles. Alright, besides that, his story is just finding the Master Emerald shards and repairing the Master Emerald. Besides that, I don't really have anything to say. I like his story. I like his story. It's nice, it's simple. Next! And now we have Amy Rose. Hell Part 2. Amy Rose, the most annoying character to play in this freaking game. I hate how slow Amy can get. Like, I forgot that you needed to spam the freaking, what's it called? The fucking Pico hammer to get her to move faster. And it's also one of the most confusing freaking memory plots too, because she has to go back and find the freaking oil ocean. No, the fucking Angel Island thingy with the Master Emerald. We have to go find that again. We have to go to those ruins. And basically, her stages are just escape the kidnapper. Oh no, the kidnapper is chasing her. Being a robot, guys, it's a robot. It's a robot. Calm down. It's a freaking robot. But yeah, it's basically that. I struggled with this story. I didn't like it. It makes me want to die. You know what? I'm done. I'm done here. Like, at this point, I don't even have thoughts for Amy's story. If you want my thoughts, just read this right there. Like, I'm gonna leave it up for like 2 seconds. Alright, Big the Cat! A masterpiece. His theme is kind of whack, but I ain't hating. I'm gonna be honest, his story is simple. It's just get froggy. Like, it's not even that bad. It's simple. I like his gameplay a lot. It's basically the Sega fishing game. That's it. That's his gameplay. Just get froggy and dip. Yeah, afterwards, yeah, it's a cool story. 10 out of 10. Love Big. Next, E102 Gamma. It's probably the least painstaking character in this game. Like, Sonic Adventure 1's plot for him is basically, I need to kill my brotherins to save our birds inside of us, and kill myself because I want to save this bird. Finally, a game that allows me to kill myself, like, that's lit. His gameplay is basically Sonic Adventure 2 and Tails and Eggman stories, but better and faster, but the glider is ass. Alright, enough of these acts and the stories and gameplay. Now we're hitting the good stuff. The actual good stuff. After completing all the stories, you are introduced to a question mark on the character select screen. Who is it? We don't know. We see only question marks. And now, it's to continue this long ass plot. So, we open up with Eggman and all his things. He's like, oh shoot, I lost to Sonic, I hate him, I want to beat him again. Afterwards, notices that Chaos is gone. He's not obeying him anymore, and he's getting the Chaos Emeralds. Knuckles is like, oh crap, what's wrong? Why is it Angel Island not going back up? Because Chaos. And then we open up with Sonic like, man, this is boring. I wonder what I'm going to do for my next adventure. And then we wake up. So I went to Angel Island, and then I went to Jungle, and then I went to Angel Island back, and then I went to Station Square, because I do not know where to go. In this game, it's so, like, the final act is the most confusing act for me. Like, I did not know where to go. It was confusing. Thank you to the IGN guides, though, because that saved my life. Afterwards, after doing the whole plot and heading to Station Square, you are introduced to one of the best and most epic fights, but boring fight ever. You start off with this. Sonic's history of becoming Super Saiyan is here. You see Sonic go Super Saiyan, perfect chaos forming. Open Your Heart does not start playing until you finish doing the first phase. You finish the first phase, hit him once, twice, he's done. Music changes, you're confused, you thought you beat him, and then you see Sonic Adventure. Open Your Heart start playing. Wow, wow, everybody's shaking. My boots, my butt, my little sister's over here freaking screaming for her life because Sonic is playing. You see Super Sonic, Open Your Heart is playing. I'm repeating myself because this is how good this part is. You beat him, 1, 2, 3 hits, he's done. The game finishes, and you succeed in the game. That's Sonic Adventure. You're greeted with this really nice and cute end card screen after watching the whole credits. And you did it, folks. You basically finished Sonic Adventure.
It was pretty fun. I enjoyed playing this game. It was a good experience. Most of the game was pretty annoying to beat, but a good time. I think that I recommend everybody to play it. You should definitely play Sonic Adventure. Sonic Adventure 2 will come once I hit like 10k subs. Yeah. Love you all. Subscribe. I don't have anything funny to say.